for this glute and pelvic floor exercise, we're gonna set up by a wall. I have these big refrigerators that are kind of vacant on the bottom, so I'm just gonna create a wall with this yoga block down at the bottom. So we're gonna set up on our sides with our knees at 90 degrees, and your feet will be flat against the wall. So hopefully I have a good angle here. So we're gonna start, scoot back just a little bit. Okay, so the bottom foot is gonna be flat on the wall and just elevated about an inch. So when you're activated, your knee is off of the ground just ever so slightly. And then the top leg is gonna come right above that other one. I have my right leg on top, just while we're referencing. And then you can kind of like rest your head on your extended arm. And when you look down at your knees, they should be relatively stacked in line with each other. And we're just going to shift that top hip back so that the bottom knee is just in front of the top knee, okay? And then we're gonna turn on our deep core, our transverse abdominals, and we're gonna breathe through the sides and the back of the ribs all the way around 360. And I like to keep my pointer finger and my middle finger kind of tapping, give me some tension into the core so that I'm not pushing out. This is about pressure management for the pelvic core, or pelvic floor, excuse me. And so while staying shifted, we're going to lift the bottom knee up and touch that top knee. And you are driving into that top leg, pushing into that heel. You should really feel the glute on that side turn on. And then come down. And then we'll inhale and exhale. Come together. Inhale, drop the knee. And exhale. Everything comes together. I can already feel that glute on fire in the back. All right, so we want to do about, I don't know, 8 to 10 of those. My glute is on fire after 5, but I did just finish a quick little aerobic workout. And then you just want to switch to the other side and do the other side. Notice if it does feel different one side to the next. And this is really great if you are having a hard time connecting to glute activation, high hamstring activation. That's all part of the same complex. And the cool thing about using the breath and incorporating the core with that activation is that it gets the brain to think of this as a whole system, right? So that when we are doing more complex compound movements, or like sports, running or tennis or whatever, the pressure system in the core is working alongside the tension in the glutes. So when we're getting power and liftoff in the back chain, our core is on, it is stabilizing, and it is able to manage pressure while continuing to breathe.